Hi once again. We're back on this segment. We are talking about broiler production for business. For those of you that are joining us for the very first time, we are looking at broiler production for business, and this time around we are talking about the reasons why you should consider going into broiler business. Okay, so number one, chicken is one of the meat that is widely eaten. You would agree with me that everyone around your community, at least 99% of them eat chicken meat. So that is why you need to consider going into broiler production for business, because a good number of people take chicken meat. Okay. Secondly, chicken meat has got proteins that will number one, allow your children to grow strong and allow their brain to develop and become very clever at school. I know because my son, he's brilliant. And also for pregnant women, this protein that is found in chicken is very important for their health in terms of growth of their breasts, so that they can breastfeed. This protein that comes from chicken will help them. It also helps your children become healthy to fight against cold and diseases. And basically, it's really good. The protein is good, so that's why you need to consider raising chicken for business. And also the market. There's vast market for chickens. I assure you, when you start raising broilers for business, you will see that a good number of people in your community will start looking for you. Even the vendors, the marketeers that are buying and reselling, they will come looking, knocking on your door. All you have to do is make sure that you're producing quality chickens, and they will buy. Your family and friends will buy from you. So you need to consider doing broilers for a business. Let's talk about the poultry as a business. Why is it a business? Well, it is a business because you see that it is a business because you are going to make money out of it. Don't do it for fun. Yeah, fun is good, but ultimately we want you to make money, and we want to help you make money out of broiler business. You are going to order. The business concept is very, very, very simple. You are going to order day-old chicks from the companies that are renowned, which I will share with you some of the companies that you buy from, the day-old chicks. I will also make recommendations on these companies. Of course, we'll look at each breed differently. And then when you order these day-old chicks, you will put them in your poultry house that you're going to build, construct, or rent. Then ultimately you are going to feed them from day 1 up to 6 weeks, and then you are going to resell. You are going to sell this chickens. We're also going to teach you value addition, how to can add value to your chickens so that you can make more money out of it, because the business idea is only as good as if you can make it work and then also generate extra income by value addition. In Zambia today, poultry business has been made very, very simple for each one of us who are interested. You can even make your own feed, which is good. You can grow the chicks from day odds to market size. So if this business is so simple and so easy, why are people not doing it? Yeah, I know, right? Well, because as much as it sounds simple, without information, it's not going to help you. It's not going to work. You need to have adequate information for you to make this business a success. And that's why you're on this platform. I bet you're on this platform because of that as well, isn't it? So I will share with you how you're going to make yourself successful. Okay, I'll share my thoughts on why some people are not doing this business. Number one, I think it demands a sizable capital investment. It does, and so some people don't want to risk their money. And then it also requires knowledge, like we have stated earlier, and it's a bit risky because with poor management, poultry farming has been known to be one of the leading losses. Many people have hit rock bottom for raising chickens because of poor management. So we are going to need to do good management. Okay, then it demands time. This business will demand a little bit of your time, so it will be important for you to take time into doing and managing this business. All right, now let's look at some background information on uh, poultry business. How has this business developed over time in our country, and how are people doing currently? Okay, well, so I'll be brief. I know that you want to venture into this poultry business. Zambia and Africa at large demands poultry growing. The rate at which poultry is being demanded is growing. The statistics show right now is that about 70% per year there's an increment in people demanding for poultry throughout Zambia and Africa. Then we talk about the segment that is majorly accessing poultry, like poultry products and poultry itself, is about 44%, and these are mostly comprising of the middle income families. Middle income people are the ones seeking for this product. So you find that, and Zambia generally we are a middle income country. So we see that it's going to be important for us to consider that. The other thing is that you need to understand that middle income people don't want to spend too much. They don't want to spend too much on maybe like buying a whole goat, but they can calculate to say, if I buy a chicken and I have a family of 6, it can last me probably for 2 days, which covers me better. So they look in those areas, and chicken is like really affordable for them to buy, and that's why you see that. Okay, so we see that when we come to the history of broiler farming, it's been people generally that started this business in Zambia, and we see hybrid taking the reading law, and other producers, other companies coming on board to start rearing broiler chickens. So this has developed over time, and more people have been joining into this business. But I want to assure you that you are not late. If you start now, you are actually on the right trajectory for your life. So you need to get on board and start rearing chickens. Yeah, so I think that those are the areas you need to look at if you're going to consider poultry farming as a business. That there's vast market here in Zambia. There's a lot of people demanding for it, and these chain stores have been advised to buy local products, and they're looking for farmers that can produce consistently and give them. So we're also going to talk about forming cooperatives so that we can supply to the chain stores. So stay glued on this channel, and stay glued on this course as we assist you. Before I end today's class, I want to talk about the different poultry breeds that we have currently in Zambia, because we're looking at the background. I want to also look at the different poultry breeds. Since our focus is broiler business in Zambia today, and we have the following companies that produce day-old chicks, I will give you the pros and cons on each of them. Then the choice will be yours to make on which breed you pick. Number one is hybrid, and most popular actually is hybrid chicks. They are the leaders in this section, and we find Ross breeds as well, Ross chicks. Then we also find Tiger breeds. These three, ladies and gentlemen, are currently the major ones that are doing it. We do have others like Zamhach, and they are also producing. But basically, some of these other producers, what they do is they buy eggs from these three that I've stated, and then they hatch them, then they deliver them to you as day old chicks. So you need to inquire as to which breed they are producing, but they actually tell you that they are producing this kind of breed. So we'll look at